It's been a little over a year since Lionel Messi shocked us all by announcing his departure from European football, moving to Major League Soccer in the United States. For many, including myself, this was a pleasant surprise as it seemed like Leo was going to follow in Cristiano Ronaldo's footsteps and succumb to the billion-dollar offers being made for him at the time by Saudi Arabian clubs like Al Hilal. Much like LeBron James back in 2011, Messi instead opted to take his talents down to South Beach, signing a 2.5-year contract with Inter Miami, sending shockwaves to American media almost instantly. Inter Miami, a club founded only 6 years ago in 2018 by David Beckham and a group of investors, put together a groundbreaking package that included a 2.5-year contract worth around $60 million annually, along with a share of the revenue from Apple TV's MLS season pass, a slice of profits from Adidas, and an equity stake in Inter Miami itself. Plus, don't forget Miami's buzzing international scene and sunny weather. An offer Messi simply could not refuse. It certainly didn't come cheap, but Inter Miami understood that bringing Messi to the club was about far more than just adding a superstar to the roster. It was about a long-run bet of transforming the landscape of football in the United States, which, if successful, would pay off their huge initial investment many times over. A year after the fact, it seems like Inter made a pretty good bet. As soon as the news of Messi signing went public, ticket prices for Inter Miami games skyrocketed, with even the cheapest seats for his debut soaring from $29 to over $450 overnight. Opposing club stadiums across the country sold out just for the chance of watching him play, with teams like the Chicago Fire generating over half of their entire season's ticket revenue from a single match against Miami, in which Messi didn't even end up playing due to injury. Just since Leo's arrival to America, the MLS has experienced a 13% increase in total league attendance, setting multiple records with crowds surpassing 40, 50, and even 60,000 people. Figures that were entirely unheard of for a sport that is still considered uninteresting by many Americans. Aside from filling up the actual stadiums, Messi has also brought a massive boom in viewership, particularly through Apple's MLS season pass. His first match for Inter Miami reportedly attracted more than 100,000 new subscribers to the service, by far the highest single-day sign-up since its launch, even surpassing 2 million users by the end of the year. So you can only imagine how much money Messi must have received from his shares in the service. You're also probably thinking that this is already an enormous impact.
But wait! There's more!
Since signing Messi, Inter Miami's sponsorship revenue has more than doubled, soaring to $118 million thanks to high-profile deals with global brands like Royal Caribbean, Visa, and Audi. Not to mention that the club's overall valuation has skyrocketed by 72%, officially surpassing the $1 billion mark, making Inter Miami the only MLS club to do so besides LAFC. Part of this insane increase in value is due to the explosion of the club's social media following, with the team amassing more followers in the last 13 months than iconic American franchises like the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Yankees. Having under 1 million followers before Messi signing, Inter Miami now boasts over 17 million followers, a 1,600% increase in a little over a year. By now, I think we're starting to understand what the Lionel Messi brand really means for our culture. Of course, all this financial success and media attention aren't for no reason. Messi's talent and ability is and always has been lightning in a bottle. And despite his 37 years of age, his impact on the pitch has been just as incredible as everything else we've discussed so far. As many of us already expected, he's simply too good to be playing for this league. For a man who has made World Cup and Champions League finals look like a walk in the park, the mighty San Jose Earthquakes stand pretty much no chance. In his first game with Inter, Leo wasted absolutely no time reminding everyone why he's the greatest of all time, sending a 94th minute free kick straight to the top corner to win the game for Miami. You really can't write this stuff up. And Messi, of course, would continue to dominate through the rest of the season as well. Before his arrival, Miami were struggling with their win rate of just 21%, managing only 5 wins, 3 draws, and suffering 14 losses in their first 22 matches. However, once Messi stepped into the picture, the transformation was immediate. In the following 14 games, Miami's win rate soared to 79%, securing 11 wins, 2 draws, and only a single loss. Messi's play throughout the run was extraordinary, scoring 25 goals and providing 16 assists in just 29 appearances, averaging a goal contribution every 56.6 minutes, with these numbers placing him in the top 5 players for goals and assists, despite the fact that he only played half of the season. Besides his direct effect on the team's play, Messi's arrival also paved the way for former Barcelona teammates like Sergio Busquets, Jordi Alba, and Luis Suarez to join the squad, further elevating their performance. With Messi's band of brothers, Inter Miami clinched their first ever major trophy by winning the 2023 Leagues Cup, dominating the tournament with an unbeaten record. Looking back on Messi's first year in the MLS, it's undeniable that his presence has done way more than just boost ticket sales or social media numbers. Messi has fundamentally altered how football is perceived in America, injecting new energy into a sport that has long played second fiddle to the NFL, NBA, and MLB. But the big question remains, will football continue to rise in the United States, or will its popularity fade as Messi's career winds down? One thing is certain, his impact will be felt for years to come, and whether this moment marks the beginning of football truly competing with America's big leagues, or just a fleeting chapter, only time will tell. I myself still have my doubts, as the beautiful game is simply not built for the constant commercial breaks that drive revenue in other American sports. But that's a discussion for a whole nother time. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the world of football. We'll catch you all in the next one.